I'm going to be looking at number 6 in your revision sheets, and it says a water tank has the dimensions shown. How much metal was used in its construction? Give your answer to the nearest metre squared. Okay, so the first thing I ask myself is, does this tank have a lid on it or not? Okay, am I going to need metal for the base, the sides, and the top? Now, when I think about tanks, you need to keep the leaf litter out of the water, so it's going to probably have a lid on it. So we're going to have to work out the surface area of the top and the base and the sides. So hopefully you'll recognize the net of a cylinder. Sorry, that's not terribly neat, but we have a top circle, a bottom circle for the base of the cylinder or tank, and then we've got the side. Now we need to know two formulas. We need to know the area of a circle, which is pi times radius squared, or just r squared, and the perimeter of a circle, which is 2 times pi times radius. Okay, if you don't know those formulas, the best way you can learn them quickly is to put them on flashcards. Put area of circle on one side, pi r squared on the other. Put perimeter of a circle on one side of another one, and 2 pi r on the other side, and then go through your formulas. And each time you go through them, because presumably you'll have other ones like the volume of sphere and things like that for the coursework, you can go through them, and those that you don't know, put to the side and make yourself go through those ones again until you know them. It's a really effective way of getting your formulas down pat. So going back to our net of this cylinder, you can see that we have two circles to work out the area for. So for, I guess I'll write surface area of our cylinder, I'll draw it on its side, equals 2 times the area of the circle plus the area of the rectangle. So I might stick area of rectangle up here, and we want length times breadth or width there. So 2 times the area of the circle plus length times width for that rectangle. So filling in our formulas, what's our radius going to be? Well, we'll go back up to the diagram, and you can see that the diameter of the circle is 1.8 meters. Okay, that's not the radius, so the radius is a half of the diameter, so it's going to be a half of 1.8, which equals 0.9 meters. Okay, so I'm going to fill that in here. 2 times pi times 0.9 squared. Now the temptation sometimes when you put it into the calculator is to multiply the pi and the 0.9 or something and then square it. So hence I'm making sure I've put this in brackets so that you can see there's only the 0.9 that is squared. Now the length of this rectangle. Now the length of this rectangle is basically the perimeter of a circle. Okay, the side up here again runs all the way around the circle, so the length of the side is this formula for perimeter of circle over here, 2 times pi times radius, and the breadth of the side, B over here, is, going back to our diagram, 1.65 meters. So I'm going to come back to my formula where I'm working on my surface area and do 2 times pi times radius, which we've established as 0.9, and then times it by that 1.65 from the diagram. Okay, so I'm going to, I think I'll do it in 2 parts with my calculator. So I'm going to do 2, sorry, putting it on. So I'm doing 2 times, putting in my pi, using my proper pi from the calculator, which is shift, then down the bottom, shift exponent will give us pi. Hopefully you can see that, just in case you didn't know that one. And then radius squared, I'm going to put 0.9 and then press the x squared button. Okay, and we're getting 5.089. I'm going to go for those 3 decimal places for now, the most obvious numbers there, and then, so I wrote in that 5.089, and then I'm going to do 2 times pi times 0.9 times 165. So I'll clear that and go 2 times, shift exponent again for the pi, times 0.9 times 1.65, and I get 9.33. So I'll put that there. Those are the most significant figures I just saw, and I'll add those together. So I'll do it on my calculator here. 5.089 plus 9.33 equals 14.419, and they wanted us to write the answer in to the nearest metres squared. So therefore, I'll just put a little z, therefore I like to do that when I'm finishing off a sum in an exam. Surface area of cylinder equals 14 metres squared, and there's your answer. I hope that helped. Bye.